Okay. Welcome to the Mental Playbook podcast. I'm your host, Malia Patel, and I'm here with two very special guests, Sammie, Reggev, and Evan Sliter. Hi guys, how are you doing?
We're doing good. How are you?
Good.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
They've been asking for the longest time to be on this podcast. I don't know, since the beginning of last
School year, September. Yeah.
beginning of the school year last year. And I finally said yes. I came in.
Finally.
Yeah.
We made it.
Yeah. It was all part of the plan, though.
Were you always gonna say yes? Because it really seemed like you weren't gonna say yes.
Did not think for a second.
No. Didn't thought. I wasn't sure how we were gonna do it, just because, I mean, there's two people here.
Yeah.
Have you ever had two guests before?
Actually, that's my first episode.
Your first episode.
First two people.
But it
wasn't in person.
It wasn't in person.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I think that's why I wanted to do it with you guys, because it's different, and you guys are like my friends, so it'd be more fun. Like this.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But if you guys can share with the listeners the sports you played in high school, and then where you're going to college.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay, I'll start us out.
Yeah, of course.
So I did cross country and track, a little bit of soccer too.
You did soccer? In high
Yeah, junior and senior year.
Really?
Yeah.
What position?
Defense, like left back, right back,
Okay.
sort of thing. Just for fun.
For the school or?
Yeah, for the school. Yeah.
That's cool.
And I'm going to Indiana University.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played volleyball all 4 years, and then I played beach volleyball in the fall most years. And then just for senior year, I played football, just kind of for fun. In the same way Sammie played soccer.
Yeah.
Wait, you did it senior year football?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you did it earlier.
No, just senior year. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
And what did you play? What position?
I played O-line and D-line, but, not very much.
It's okay as long.
Yeah, it was fun, and it was just a good time. Yeah, and all my friends
That's
on the team, so it was,
Well, all of them, or
most of them.
most of them?
Yeah.
I wasn't on it.
Same.
And then I'm going to Cal Poly Sloan next year,
And then what are you guys majoring in?
I'm doing business finance. Yeah.
and I'm doing communication. Yeah, communication. So why'd you laugh?
Yeah,
Communications is a real major.
I know.
It's
It's important. I was thinking about doing it.
Sure.
I was thinking about doing it. I don't know. What do you learn?
I don't know.
Oh, so we'll see.
You don't know.
We'll come back to the pod in 4 years.
Yeah, and then
Yes.
I'm a better communicator.
Then we'll know why.
Well, no.
Yeah.
and then do you guys know what field or profession you want to go into?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
Oh, you
Tell me
know.
about it.
Well, I think I do.
Okay, what do you
Subject to
think?
change, but
Okay, that's fine.
I want to be like a wealth management,
Okay.
wealth advisor.
Why is that?
Because I enjoy like working with money and stuff like that. And I did an internship with my uncle who does that exact thing, and it was the best internship I've ever done. One of the only internships I've ever done. Yeah, he makes a pretty good amount of money. That's a big part of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you make money. Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I want to do yet.
something with
Which is
communications.
It's
I mean, communications you can
maybe
do a
related to
lot.
my major. Who knows? Something related to like athletics or like strength conditioning would be fun.
Really?
I'm into that, but yeah, I don't know. I'll just go whatever I figure out.
Wait, what do you mean, like athletics? Or,
Like I don't know, like
PT?
training, like being a personal trainer. Or, yeah,
That'd be cool.
but I don't know how much money's in that. Sounds like that.
Well, I mean, if you
It's
have
however
big
much you-
clients,
Yeah.
Right.
However
You could be
much
like
you
a
make it.
celebrity trainer.
Yeah.
That's a different ballgame.
yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be sick.
What about you? What do you want to be?
I want to be a sports agent.
Wow,
kinda
that's pretty
sick,
cool.
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
USC, they have a minor in like sports business and
Oh, wow.
management.
Nice.
So that would be cool. And I think
Yeah.
this podcast also helps me with connections, like
Yeah,
you guys.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be
Like
cool.
us.
Like
Yeah.
us, yeah.
I mean, it'd be good to stay in touch. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll need help in finance, maybe.
Yeah.
And then
Everybody needs help in
communications.
finance.
Communications,
Obviously.
there's so much you can do with that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're communicating right now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
As we
practice.
speak.
Yeah. So now you guys are going off to college, recent high school graduates. How does it feel to leave behind your high school sports?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Great.
For me, pretty good, honestly, not gonna lie. I mean, I was pretty done with cross country and track by the end of it. I wrote an article in the Scribe about burnout, and that was an article that was like pretty close to my experience. It's with cross country and track, it's easy to get burned out because it's just running.
It's the same thing.
It's literally just running every single day.
And it must add up because you did it all 4 years.
Yeah. I mean, like I can't even. I don't even know how many miles I ran across the 4 years, but it was a lot.
Oh my
So
gosh.
like,
And doing both track.
yeah, and so it was all year for 4 years. It was a lot. And I was just ready to be done. I mean, it's sad because there's so many memories and so many
Yeah.
good moments, but
But that's okay. Sometimes you need to end
Yeah.
the sport to
Yeah.
do something bigger.
and it taught me a lot. So I'm definitely glad I did it. And
Yeah.
I have something lined up for college in terms of sports. So
What
it's
are you
good.
doing?
Cycling, like biking. That's why.
So is there like a club for it, or is it like an actual
It's
the sports team?
it's kind of complicated, but there's this big race there every year,
Okay,
and there's different teams for it. So the one I'm joining is a fraternity team.
nice.
So it's called Delta Cycling, Delta Tau Delta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you rushing?
Yeah, I'm rushing.
In the
Yeah.
fall?
Yeah.
And you're
It's an
getting
auto
into
bid.
that?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's an
wow.
auto bid.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And it's our main focus is the race. It's called the Little 500 every year. It's actually really big. But we go on team trips, so we're going to St. Louis the weekend after school starts
Oh, wow.
to race in St. Louis. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not too sad about leaving high school sports behind. I think there's a good chance I'll try out for the club team
Yeah.
at Cup Volley. They've got 2 club volleyball teams, so I could try out, see if I make one of them.
Is there like
And
beach too, or is it?
There's beach, but I'm not big into beach.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just want to do indoor. And then, if that doesn't work out, at the bare minimum, I'll be doing intramurals. So it's not like you're leaving it behind
Yeah.
fully.
Yeah, and it's still nice to do on the side.
Yeah. And I like the sport, so even if I'm not playing at like a high competitive level, like I know I'll still be playing.
Yeah.
Like, so that's what matters to me.
And then with volleyball, there's not like a certain position, right?
No, there's positions.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
But you
You just go around the court wherever you want.
You move around, but you stay your position the whole time.
Ah.
Yeah. So
what's your position?
So I play middle.
But you don't stay in the middle the whole time.
So no, it's like when the play starts, you're not in the middle. But then once the play starts happening,
you go into
you go back to the middle. It's base. Yeah.
Oh.
You just have to start at different places when the service happens.
Yeah.
Based on the rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did playing sports in high school help prepare you now for your journey into college?
Yeah, definitely.
What are some like skills or things you learned from it?
That's the biggest thing that stands out to me is like discipline, just because I mean any sport can teach discipline for sure, but cross country and track definitely did. But like doing things that I didn't want to do, like waking up, going for a run, even when I didn't want to. And that helped a lot, even in the college process, because that was a long, kind of tedious process. But it helped in that. And just, I think, motivation. And it's helped me already meet people. Like, it's a great way to meet people. Because some of my best friends are people from the cross country team. And so hopefully I'll have the same thing in college where cycling team will be a lot of my friends and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and I'm sure you learn a lot of discipline with doing like the same thing over and over, like you're saying.
Yeah.
That consistency. And then Evan?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're definitely more about like independence, right? Because it's not really a team sport as much. Well,
that's true. That's a good thing to mention. No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm on the other side of that spectrum of like,
yeah.
Working with others and cooperating on a team.
Yeah.
That's something that you learn.
Teamwork.
More volleyball and stuff. And with beach volleyball, it's just you and your partner. So that's a whole other kind of teamwork.
It's a whole different game for sure.
Yeah, you learn to hold up your end. The responsibility of that. And then in terms of discipline, I think I definitely got that more in my senior year with football. Because let's face it, volleyball is not the most physically intensive sport. It's you're not doing a whole lot of running. No. So the whole environment and the conditioning and the coaching of football, definitely, I'm really glad I got exposed to that. Yeah, it's a little harsher, a little more intense than volleyball.
Yeah,
and I think
the training,
that level,
I think it's definitely a good thing.
Was really good to learn. Yeah.
And what has been the hardest part or most unexpected part of graduating?
I mean, I just got back. Yeah, I just got back on a month trip since we graduated, so nothing's been too hard. I went to Europe. You want me to list off the cities?
I mean, yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay. So we started in Budapest, Hungary, which was really cool. And we went to Vienna, which was also really nice. And then to Munich, Germany, which was pretty cool. Not my favorite. And then
what's wrong with Munich?
Nothing wrong, just like
nothing
food wasn't amazing, and then Monaco/Nice, France, which was nice. And then Barcelona, Athens, cruise where we went to the different islands,
Oh, nice.
and then Lille, France, which is the north of France, to watch the start of the Tour de France.
Okay.
Big bike race for those who don't know what it is.
And now.
Which was actually really nice because like I wasn't expecting much out of the town, but it was really cool because it's a nice little small French town.
Mhm.
And then Amsterdam, and then Verbier, Switzerland,
Wow. That is.
and Geneva a little bit. It was a lot, yeah.
Oh,
But it was really fun.
Geneva.
So, Geneva's nice, right?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
It was amazing, but that means there hasn't really been any unexpected things since I've graduated, or any bad things since I've graduated.
How do you feel now that you've graduated?
Uh, it's hard to believe, honestly, but it's been
Mhm.
like it's been amazing because the trip was amazing, and I'm really looking forward to college a lot. So
It's great.
yeah. What do you think, man?
Well, I also went on a trip this
Yeah,
summer. We left at similar times, I think.
yeah.
We didn't go to as many places. We were only gone for 12 or 13 days. So we went to Barcelona, and then we went to a city called Split in Croatia, and then
It's pretty
we went over to Greece and we did Athens and Mykonos.
Nice.
And so that was 2 weeks, and then we got home for a day or two. Then we went over to Cabo for 3 or 4 days.
Nice.
So,
What about you?
and then I got home for a day or two, went to my orientation. So I'm
Oh.
having very few times. This is like the past 2 weeks has been the only time I've really been home.
Wow.
How was the
Um,
orientation?
It's really boring. Yeah,
It
you'll see when you do yours.
I'm leaving
tomorrow. Or
Saturday
Saturday, yeah.
for orientation.
They
Really
give
boring.
you a lot of information you don't need, dude.
Yeah,
But I got to meet a ton of chill people, and
Okay.
that's I'm hoping I get to meet a lot
I
of
had
people.
the
Like,
orientation too. That it was like a lot of like unnecessary information, like so much they throw at you, but then also
Yeah.
a lot of like meeting other people.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
like, did you do like team bonding stuff with your
you're in like a
peers?
group,
Yeah.
and our group was really weird. But there were like four normal-looking dudes,
Okay.
and we all just kind of found each other. And we were like, let's
Yeah.
not be a part of it. This is
Well,
yeah.
What was wrong with the other people?
They were just a little like not my type of people, you know.
And that's all right.
That's fine.
Yeah, and that's fine.
But in terms of how I feel after graduating, I'm honestly fine with it. I don't really get the angle of being like sentimental and like sad that it's
Yeah.
over, because we
I get that
had
a
a
little
great time in high school.
I
you
couldn't
know?
really think about graduate. Like on the trip, I
Yeah.
couldn't think about it because it would just make me kind of sad, honestly.
It's-
Like I would not sad, but just like whoa, like that is
So
weird.
weird.
What the heck?
but, yeah, but I think
Especially Malia and I have been at Parker for a long time.
Yeah.
got it.
You not so much.
So
I've been here the longest.
Yeah.
You know, we've all been at the upper school campus. Yeah. But I think, you know, you're going to stay in touch with the people that matter to you.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you're not going to really lose anyone if you don't want to. So
But there's just more effort that goes in with
you
because
just
like
have to-
we're gonna stay friends, but it's gonna be like
I'm not going to
we're
see
seeing on backpacking trips and
Distance.
stuff. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
I
like,
get that. So that's definitely rough, but I
which is
think
weird.
it gets balanced by all the cool stuff you're going to do next year.
Yeah.
You know?
It's definitely settled in more. Like I can definitely
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
about graduation more and be like, yeah, okay.
And I mean, I feel like for me, it went on pretty quickly because now we're on to the next step of like preparing for college.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know, like I've been ordering all the stuff for the dorms and
Okay.
like, I don't know if
Yeah,
you guys have found like roommates and
What's the
everything.
situation now?
So I haven't been able to log in. It came out like a month ago, and I haven't been able to log into my portal.
Did you email them?
Yeah, check that out.
So I just did not feel like doing that when I was in I'll figure it out today, probably.
Okay.
But it was only because I didn't have my laptop and I hadn't logged in on my phone. So they needed
Yeah,
like double authentication, and I couldn't figure that out. So
Hope you figure it out.
thank you.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I already picked out my housing. And then I have a
Nice.
roommate who's really cool. She's from Fresno,
Wow.
and she's at the School of Kaufman, which is the dance school.
Oh,
So-
nice. Where did she go to high school?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
It's in Fresno. Do you know?
Yeah, I know a lot of
It's-
Fresno high
I
schools
mean-
actually. Is it Palo Alto or no? Clovis maybe?
Maybe I'll have to ask her.
Okay.
Why do you know it's people from there?
Well, we just always had state championships up there, so I know a lot of the schools there.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to find out. I don't know. It was.
I mean, I'm not
one
saying
of
I
the
would know
things-
her, but like
Yeah.
I would know maybe what school she went to.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so we're here to talk about what you guys like to do, which is backpacking. Can you share a little bit what that is, for the people who don't know?
Yeah,
Should we take it back to the first trip?
we could take it back to
Oh,
the first
great.
trip.
Yeah. So the first trip was, who came up with this idea, do we think?
He came up with the idea
Might
to
have
first
been
go
me.
on a backpacking
It
trip.
might have been me. Me and Andrew came up with this one day.
Shout out Andrew.
Shout out Andrew. Take it away. And we came up with a list of people that we think we should bring. Sammie barely made the cut.
Oh, okay.
I was against. That would be odd, but
You were?
no.
Okay.
Of course I was.
This guy's always with the jokes.
You know how it is, dude. And then we decided our first trip was going to be in San Gorgonio, which is about an hour north of San Diego, right?
Yeah.
Northeast.
Yeah.
So what you do? You want to explain it? Like the premise of it?
It's a mix between camping and hiking, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which you can camp and hike at the same time, but basically you carry everything you need in your backpack. So your tent, your food.
Is it heavy?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really heavy.
So
It can be 30
I'd say
to 50 pounds
yeah.
And you're supposed to get the whole time?
the whole time, yeah. So it's like everything you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
55 liters to 60 liters.
yeah.
So it's about this big. Well, mine's not big.
Yeah, mine's huge.
So, and a lot of people get crazy about cutting weight and stuff like that. You can spend thousands and thousands of dollars buying the lightest stuff,
Yeah.
thinnest material, different stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it does help because the difference between a 30-pound and a 40-pound backpack is pretty big, especially over
Yes, yeah.
20-mile days, 15-mile days. But what it's great for is you can reach places that you couldn't normally get normal camping. So when you mention camping, people think of like putting everything in your car and driving to a place. This is like everything's in your backpack and you walk. So last summer we did a place called Ray Lakes, and it's a 50-mile loop. And really the only way we could do it is through backpacking. When you take all your stuff, and we were out there for 5 days, and so we got to see places that not a lot of people were at, like really deep in nature places, which is so awesome. And just the experiences. It can get really tough at times, but that's part of what's fun about it, you know?
It's the mental side of it.
And it's good
And
explanation. Anything else?
yeah, that was a good explanation. I liked it. What's the most miles we've done in one day?
20 is the biggest, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
With about,
One day?
yeah, in one day. We did Trans Catalina Trail
Yeah.
over spring break, which just goes across the whole island. And boat drops you off in one place, and then we did it in 2 nights, 3 days.
We did 2 nights.
So we camped by the beach both nights, which was
So
awesome.
great. You guys
And-
put that on the sand.
Yeah, we put it on the sand.
It was
And that
awesome.
trip,
Yeah.
we actually brought a 7-person tent.
Instead of each bringing our own tent.
Oh,
We brought
one tent.
and we split it up. He carried the heavy part, and then we all split up the little the poles and
Yeah.
stuff, which was a lot of fun. Because normally we just all sleep in our own tents because
Right.
it's lighter for everybody. But that one was fun.
yeah.
That was a good time. Not gonna do it again.
One time
It
experience.
was pretty heavy.
Yeah,
The first.
but you all sleep on like inflatable mattresses. Like it's almost a floaty, pretty much, and then sleeping bags as well to keep you
Yeah.
warm.
And then do you have like a fire?
We've done fires
Most
before.
fires,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fires are really when we did Ray Lakes. Well,
I couldn't go on really.
he wasn't on Ray Lakes, but
Couldn't go. Yeah.
that was in the Sierra, so we got really high, and you can't do a fire above 10,000 feet,
Interesting.
which is where you need it the most because it's freezing.
Yeah.
So there's one morning I remember I woke up. The problem with the tent is when you breathe, you actually breathe out a lot of water overnight. You don't realize, but you breathe out like half a liter to a liter of water every night in moisture, and that builds up on the tent.
Yeah. The
And it
humidity.
was so cold that it froze. And so I woke up and there was just snow on the inside of my tent,
Really?
which was crazy. Yeah. It was cool. And luckily I was warm inside of the sleeping bag somehow, but you step out and it's just freezing.
And do you have to wear layers when you go
Yeah,
backpacking?
You gotta layer that. Yeah.
That's the problem. Like those bigger trips, you need more layers, especially if it's going to be colder. I think I slept with probably 3 or 4 jackets that night.
That just adds to the weight of your back.
Adds to the weight.
You gotta
Well, you gotta,
Thin layers.
ahead of time.
yeah,
What you're gonna bring. What's
Like
important.
thermals and stuff.
you gotta be strategic about it because it's a whole shtick. It's
Yeah.
like you want your base layer to be sweat resistant because if you sweat,
Yeah.
and that gets trapped under your clothes, then it's just you're gonna be even colder.
It's-
You know?
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just like puffers that you can,
Buffers, sweet.
yeah, that sort of thing.
And then what about the food and stuff? Is it more
The food,
Great question.
yeah, great question. Yeah.
Uh,
You want to explain the food?
yeah. So usually what we do is we bring a very miniature stove with like a
Mhm.
little gas
Really?
canister, and you'll heat up.
Should have brought some of this stuff.
I
Yeah,
A little,
for the podcast.
yeah, for the podcast.
And you'll heat up dehydrated food, and you can buy these packs at like REI. Or,
Yeah.
And they're meant for backpacking.
Yeah.
Right.
So it'll be like, I don't know, spaghetti and meatball.
Spaghetti.
You like add hot water to it and seal it.
Yeah.
and
You add
It'll-
boiled water for
It'll
the
boil. Yeah. And eventually you'll get a.
thing. And it's pretty
Yeah.
good. I like it.
Oh.
He doesn't like it as well.
I'm bringing them on this trip actually.
Well, you have to because you just all you want after a long day of hiking is a warm meal and
Right.
just sit down.
Having actual warm
So
meals.
you could do sandwiches and that kind of thing, but
Yeah.
warm meal is really nice. And I
really helps.
I enjoy it. The food. You get used to it. And if you make it right, like if you add the right amount of water, if you add too much, then it's bad because then it's like soup.
You mess it up.
Yeah, you can mess it up.
Yeah.
And you have to stir it. So if you don't stir it properly,
Yeah.
So you have to bring all that stuff, utensils
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
You
like
gotta
a kit.
make like a plastic camping utensil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little spork.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But for lunch, normally I just do like a peanut
You
butter
do the same.
sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah.
But after day 2 or 3, those sandwiches.
Yeah, you get a little sick of having the same food.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know?
Are you ever underprepared with food, like not bring enough of it?
Never.
No, we've been
Yeah,
overprepared,
I've
like
usually.
yeah.
Is that a
Underprepared?
good thing to be overprepared?
Definitely.
Stack
Yeah,
heavy?
it's not a bad thing.
Well,
But
it
then
would
you
be
just look back thinking,
sure,
I could have had a lighter pack. but
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
what
food.
I'm wondering.
but it's so much better to have a heavier pack than to be in a situation where you run out of food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would obviously be really scary.
especially on the longer trips.
Do you prepare
Yeah.
for that situation when you run out of food?
Honestly,
You just
not
don't-
really. Yeah, you brought enough
You
food.
don't want that situation.
You're in the middle of the woods. I don't know, right? Like,
Right.
It was actually on Ray Lakes. There was a day, I think day 3, where there's a big river crossing, and we were worried we weren't going to be able to cross the river, and we would have either had to hike backwards, which would have taken longer than what we were ready for.
Yeah.
We were packed for 5 days. It would have taken 6 days to hike backwards. Or what we were going to do is 2 of us were going to hike out, like do a big 25, 30 mile day and get the car and bring it to like this road that you could get to about 5, 10 miles from where we were at. Luckily, we were able to cross the river, but for a second, that was like a little scary just because
Cross the
It
river
could have
with
been
like a
bad.
boat or like
no. We
You
just
walk in the
roll the shorts up
That's
and
right.
you take the shoes off and you
it's
go
like a
through.
shallow.
It's like
I mean, I'm a little shorter, but it went up to like here for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That because if it's too big, then
Yeah.
it's too dangerous. You can't cross, you know. Yeah.
And with your backpacks, I can
Yeah.
imagine. It's
Yeah.
heavy, pulling you down.
We've had some scary situations on these trips. To talk about Julian.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
we went. So we'll give another story real quick.
Yeah.
We went on.
That's
we
right.
did.
Yes, of course.
There's this trail called the Pacific Crest Trail, which goes from Mexico, the border of San Diego and Mexico, all the way up to Canada, the border to Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, Washington.
Yeah. It's about. I don't know how long it is exactly, but
Yeah.
I know it takes the average person 7 to 8 months, like 6, 7, 8 months.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just did a little section.
We did a little section of it.
Yeah. In Julian.
And it was cool, but there was no water. Yeah, there's no water because we did it in
I guess we haven't talked about
November.
water yet.
yeah.
Usually on these trips, there's either streams or there's taps where you
Yeah.
can go and filter water. You bring a water filter
Yeah,
Okay.
you bring a water
and
filter.
you can refill at all these different
The
stops.
streams, yeah.
But on this trip,
There was no streams.
no access to water.
You can imagine like the Julian area desert. It's pretty deserty
Yeah.
in November, so it was pretty like wasn't a lot of rain. And our friend Henry
Henry Weller.
Yeah.
drank too much water too early. He ran out on the second day, and he just got dehydrated
Felt very ill.
on the second day, which was like a 15-mile day.
Right.
We
Mile 7.
yeah.
He
was done, and
bad
he
shape.
started throwing up,
Yeah.
which sucks because then you're throwing up all the nutrients and water you have left.
So now you're dry.
And so we had to.
So we
we-
in Winston. It was him.
He carried
You had to
Henry's
carry
pack,
Henry's pack.
which
Now
is
Winston's carrying
2 packs.
pounds. One on his back.
Well,
one
actually,
on
we
his
should
front.
point out that usually I have the lightest pack just because
It's true.
I
Yeah,
pack
good.
well. I got good gear, and I'm
Yeah.
the smallest, so I don't need as much.
Yeah.
So mine's usually like 25 to 30 pounds.
Okay.
Winston's one of the heaviest, so he took my pack and I took his pack, just so he would have the lightest pack and then
Still, that's a lot.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. That was impressive.
He's a
That he
hero
did
for
that.
that,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
a hero. But that's one thing in backpack, you never want to hand over your pack to somebody.
Yeah.
That means you're in bad shape.
That means you're in really bad
Yeah.
shape. And
So then what happened with
so
Yeah, I'll take it. We ended up making it to our campsite.
We made it, luckily,
And
yeah.
we just walked. He didn't take a backpack.
Yeah.
Because Winston was carrying it, and his mom ended up picking him up there.
because luckily the campsite that second night was by a road.
That's the road.
So what we had actually done to prepare for no water is on the way up to where we were getting dropped off, we stopped on that road and just hid water in the bushes.
Campsite, we had a big.
So we were all like, okay, let's just get to that campsite, and unfortunately, one of us didn't make it to the campsite.
But had that happened in a more isolated thing, like
Yeah,
the
could've
JMP
been
that
really
I was
bad.
going, that could have
Could have been pretty bad.
rough.
Yeah.
So
And
it could be worse.
we have the like emergency exit thing, the button.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah.
So a lot of times there's no service. When we did Ray Lakes, there's no service for
Yeah.
5 days.
Another thing, your phones.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing that adds to the experience, the
That's
overall
fun.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what adds to makes it nice. But you have to carry a little Garmin SOS thing, and it connects to your phone, and it goes through the satellite, so you don't need service,
Okay.
and you can text certain people.
Yeah.
So usually we'll just have one, and he'll text a group chat with all the moms, being like, "We made it to the camp here."
Yep.
And if needed, it has an SOS button, and you can get a rescue team. That'll be expensive. And
Very expensive.
not something. Yeah, you don't want to be in that situation.
So hopefully nothing comes to that.
That'd be a cool experience.
It would be a story. It would be a story for sure.
But with the phone, so you can't charge it. So
You bring portable, yeah.
It usually lasts the 2 or 3 days.
okay.
But
Yeah.
how was it on Ray Lakes?
Ray Lakes, because Ray Lakes is the longest trip we've done. That was 4 nights, 5 days.
Yeah.
I brought 2 portable chargers, one smaller one bigger one, and it lasted the whole time. Yeah, but because you're not using it much, so you turn it off. I use it at night. I just listen to a podcast to fall asleep. But it works. Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about like the pros and cons of backpacking.
Yeah.
Can we list them?
Sure.
Like what are let's start with.
Well, I think
Start with the pros.
Okay.
For us, it's with one, right?
Of course, yeah.
Definitely.
We've made so many memories from it.
I mean, the stories you just told, those are like that's cool.
I mean, you can definitely notice when we talk about it. There's like a spark. Like
It's how you're passionate about it.
And sometimes the cons, honestly, add to it because it's the struggle and the hard work that you're doing.
Also,
They're gonna make it a more.
it's so funny. It's one of those things that it's like a lot of time in the moment you forget to.
Sometimes
You hate it, yeah. That's a good way. You
Look,
hate it.
talk about our friend Andrew on Catalina.
Yeah,
He was because we had a 20-mile day.
that was probably the single hardest day.
Single hardest
we've
day
had.
we've ever had. Probably.
One day too, yeah.
20 miles, and he was just by the end of it. I'm never back.
Yeah,
again. This is miserable.
Yeah.
Why do you do this? And then
I'm retiring from backpacking.
And then you get on your campsite on the beach.
Yeah.
You get a nice fire. You get your nice food. You're hanging with your boys.
That's the best part.
And I just hiked 20 miles on an island. Beautiful island. But the sights on Catalina were
really nice. Yeah.
That's something we haven't really talked about, is the actual nature and like
The scenic
course,
view.
yeah.
sights are crazy.
Yeah.
If we want to talk about Julian, the third day of Julian
was really nice.
was poor Henry couldn't make it. The third day was beautiful.
Yeah.
And he's completely isolated. It was like meadows.
Yeah,
right?
it was
And we got to
meadows,
see some
super
cows, and they weren't even
that's
attached to a farm.
nice.
It was just really cool. And
Yeah.
sometimes these isolated places you're only going to see with backpacking.
Yeah.
And that's
And it's cool because you can look back and realize you saw so many different things.
Yeah.
Like with Ray Lakes, I know we keep talking about Ray Lakes, but it's like 5 days. Every single day you're seeing something a little bit different. So it's like you'll be at a certain point. There was one point when you get really high elevation, there's no more trees. There's no more because things can't grow up there. So it feels like you're just on this planet,
You're on Mars.
only rock. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
on rocks in Mars, and
Nice.
Yeah.
And if you the trail that we're about to go on in a few days, it's called
John Muir
the
Trail.
John Muir Trail.
Pretty famous trail, yeah.
It's up by Yosemite.
Oh, wow.
I gotta cut that. I gotta.
We don't know if Sammy's gonna make it yet, but he does. So your dad
Yeah.
and my girlfriend's dad
Yeah.
went on the same trail together like
Yeah.
years and years ago, and he was showing me my girlfriend's dad was showing me pictures from it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, dude. This trip,
Unbelievable.
you're not gonna want to miss it.
I'm gonna be there, man. I gotta be
The
there.
sights of this. We stopped at this insane place, Thousand Lakes, I think it's called. It's
Yeah,
beautiful. And the mountain head, and it's all just
It's
the sights that we're gonna see are so much different than the stuff in Southern California.
yeah. It's really cool.
And that's another thing is we're not just hiking down here where we get the climate. We're going to these different places.
Yeah.
And it's just really beautiful to see. And
Yeah.
California itself is such a beautiful state.
Yeah.
But if we come back from college and we want to get crazy, do something in Oregon or Washington,
Colorado
for sure.
Yeah.
Like those
We could do that
so
for sure.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like with Ray Lakes, there was I remember looking back, we're like, oh, I should have enjoyed. Like you look at the pictures you took and the videos, you're like, I should have enjoyed it more because
Really?
during the day, all you want to do is get to camp. You know, like but you're 10 miles in and you're in the most beautiful place, but you're like, I just want to get to camp.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to sit down and really enjoy it. And then there's a lot of like little things where you're looking forward to the next thing. And then when you get to camp, you're like, I want the sun to go down a little bit so I can eat my food and so it can get a little cooler. And then you're like, once the sun goes down, you're like, okay, well now I just want to go to bed. So sometimes you look back and you're like, I should have enjoyed it a little bit more. But
that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Staying present. How do you guys stay present when you're on these long trails for days?
A big thing is when you're hiking with your boys out
yeah,
there.
I was gonna say that.
You do not want to fall into what we call the
Death
march,
march.
which is where you're not even talking to your friends.
Yeah.
Going.
It's just you're just alive.
Death march. You're just not talking. That's probably the worst place you can be.
It's terrible.
It's inevitable. It's going to happen,
for sure
on uphills.
Yeah, because you're out of breath and you run out of things to talk about.
Steep inclines, it's going to end up being a death march.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the worst place you can be because then you get in your own head.
Yes.
This is miserable.
You're complaining.
I'm going up. And it's like on Catalina, which was really hard, first day.
Yeah.
At least to me.
It was hard.
Okay. It started with a ton of miles of incline.
Yeah.
It started with about 6 miles of straight incline.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, I had this thought, I was like, this is just like conditioning for a sport. You know, it's extremely hard.
Yeah.
Except conditioning ends after 20 minutes. You know? This you're in it for your whole day. And you're on an island. So you're in it, you know, and you have to get through it. And that's, you know, on one side it's a really hard thing to like come to terms with, of like, no matter what, I have to get through this.
Yeah.
It's also awesome. Because you know you're going to do it. And you know you're going to feel accomplished with yourself.
100%.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about hiking is it's really slow. That's
so slow.
It's crazy to think when you start a day, I'm going to be doing this for the next 8 hours.
Right.
And we'll talk about the Switzerland race later, but that was a big thing with that it's crazy to think 24 hours of walking.
There's always so much in it.
Yeah.
And even when you finish the first day, you're like, well, I'm a fourth of the way down. You know?
But talking helps so much. There's
so much. Go for it. Go for it.
Like, you just get lost in the conversation a lot of times, and you'll check your watch, and then it'll be like, wow, we just went 3 miles, 4 miles.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're not talking, then you're checking. It's been quarter mile. It's been half a mile.
Yeah.
He's a big check.
I'd love to check. I might get a watch for this one.
Because usually I'm the only one with the watch, or we'll have one other person with the watch.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to look at it. I'm trying not to tell people how much we have left. And it's like,
I like to know where we are in the trail.
It's good every like 3 hours just so you can get an idea. But if you get to the point where you're checking and then then you'll notice how slow it's really going. Yeah.
Because realistically, we're going 2 to 3 miles per hour. Probably close to 3.
Yeah.
So you look at a 20-mile day. What's 20 divided by 3? I don't know.
That day was probably
it's a little less than 7 hours. Yeah. Right? So
with breaks, with that 20-mile day,
you gotta break for water.
Yeah.
So that's probably 9-10 hour day.
9 or 10 hour day.
Yeah.
it's difficult to wrestle with if you're struggling on hour 3.
100%.
Because then you're thinking, how can I sustain this for
Yeah.
6 more hours? And then you do it.
And you do
And
it.
you feel great.
And it feels, it's a pretty uncomparable feeling.
Yeah.
Nothing else really like it.
Trail, is it always rewarding? Is that like the feeling?
Yeah.
For sure. And we always go to like we go to In-N-Out or we go to Cane's.
Yeah. It's the
A
post.
very like American standard restaurant.
Yeah.
And it makes you appreciate it more.
Yeah.
Because you haven't had
That-
it for 4
yeah.
days. And Cane's is our go-to.
Cane's the go-to.
And it's a great like reward after the trip. And you get to realize what you've just done. You kind of feel like you've earned the Cane's.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling, you know?
Yeah.
All the hard work you've done.
I'll say kind of what he was talking about earlier, like with Andrew saying, "Oh, I'm gonna quit."
Yeah.
It totally makes you forget how much you were suffering
Oh,
the second you're done. Like
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes you'll be hiking, and you're like, "I'm gonna finish and just be in a bad mood," or "I'm gonna finish and tell everybody I was awful,"
that
and then you
was-
finish, and you're like, "It was
Yeah.
awesome."
Yeah.
And you
Eric
forget
said he's
that.
gonna quit, and he set up the trip.
Oh, he's going again.
He's going.
Yeah, he's going.
He's going. He might be one of the only ones going.
I'll be there, man.
Because right now it's just me, Andrew, and Henry.
How many people is it usually average when you go backpacking?
5 was
Yeah.
and 2 dads usually.
Well,
One or 2 dads.
the funny thing is with a lot of the trails, you have to get permits to even hike on
Oh,
them.
really?
So Ray Lakes, we had I think 8 people, maybe 10 people. So
That's-
luckily, our group is small enough where we never have to leave somebody out.
Yeah.
But
Never.
if it grows anymore, there might be trips where we either have to get 2 permits or one person has to.
We don't plan on growing our group. It gets a little awkward talking about trips in front of people.
That's
But
true. Yeah.
I think people understand it's kind of hard. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's
Because there are some people who want to.
there's definitely
Join
people.
in.
Yeah, I want to join in, but
But it's difficult, especially with the permits and just the
you have to have the right kind of person too. Because if you have somebody who you know is gonna
yeah. We've
be 5 miles in and have a bad attitude or be like done, then it can ruin the whole. Then it can ruin the whole vibe. Like one person can easily ruin the whole vibe.
For sure.
You know.
Yeah. So, what are the skills you think a person needs to go backpack?
We've
Or the
got
mindset.
Yeah.
mindset. Well, before we get into mindset,
Okay. Yeah. Skills first.
Mindset.
you've got to be fit. And
Yeah.
we saw this on our first trip. I don't want to diss on Mr. Huber. But it's a good thing to say.
Yeah.
Is we
for
got
sure.
through our first day, which was 7 miles. So it's not even that.
That was it.
And the next day was
It was all uphill is the thing.
the next day was gonna be 12 miles.
Yeah.
And so we got to our campsite 7 miles in, and Winston said, Mr. Huber essentially had to tap out
Yeah.
because he said, I'm probably not gonna be able to do a 12-mile day tomorrow.
Yeah.
So he hiked back by himself while we hiked on.
Yeah.
So instantly, we invite someone that's not physically fit enough, they're gonna have a rough time.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
we're in a more
If that wasn't an adult, then that's a bad situation. But
Right.
then an adult has to go with the kid and
it's
someone
one of us, and if it's in a more remote location where you can't just choose to leave,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like say it was on Catalina, he would have to hang
That
out
sucks.
in a motel in Catalina for 2 days, right?
That doesn't sound terrible. though.
Like alone.
Right.
Yeah, no. Just kidding.
So you gotta be physically fit.
Yeah.
You don't talk about mental.
Yeah. I mean, like we were just talking about a lot, is it's the long days. And long days on long trips. Like one long day is not terrible, but you do that for 4 or 5 days, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So you have to have a mentality where you can recover from a long day. Like I said, you can suffer, and we're all gonna suffer in any day, but you have to be able to get to camp and be like, yeah, this is good. This is why I do this.
Yeah.
So I think that's the main thing.
And what does recovery look like? I mean, you said you go to In-N-Out.
After the trip or after a certain day.
I mean, both. Okay,
it's kind of-
after a certain day.
Yeah.
It's
When
funny.
you're still on the trail. You don't talk about that kind of
Well, I was just gonna say there's some days where like that 20-mile day, you finish and you're like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna feel okay ever again. Because your body hurts, everything hurts.
Sore holding.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Your chest will get sore.
You got a breath.
And it's like you get there. Sorry. Like she's
Nothing about recovery though. I'd say even on day 3 of Catalina, my feet were blistered.
yeah, you get
Even
blisters
the
too.
Normal walking really hurt. So you're not fully recovered till you're out.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
But
sleep can work wonders because you'll feel like terrible going to bed and you'll wake up and you'll feel a lot better. Maybe not perfect, but you'll feel a lot
Gotta
better.
get good sleep too, because
Yeah.
it's very easy to not get good sleep on the trail because you're
Yeah.
sleeping on a
Problem.
very
Sleeping on a floaty, pretty much. Yeah.
Your pillow is
It's outside.
A lot of
Nature.
lot of sound.
down.
Yeah.
Probably can't get it as dark as you want. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's when you start bringing like melatonin and
Yeah.
supplements and like
Yeah.
anything that you think is really gonna knock you out. Like you want to
Yeah.
prioritize getting good sleep because that next day could be a lot more miserable if
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
recover properly.
The funny thing with backpacking and just hiking in general, and could just be us, but you don't have to focus on what you're eating too much, just how much you're eating. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, more with running races, like if you're doing a 5K, it's more important that you're eating really clean stuff. But here, a Snickers bar is a good fuel. Like you can get to camp, and that's a good thing to eat because you get a lot of carbs, you get a lot of sugar.
Because you're depleted.
Yeah.
Like you need calories.
You just need any form of
need
calories. Like
to
people will tell you, drink a Coke,
Right.
eat a candy bar,
Yeah.
like just eat whatever you can, which you won't in a lot of sports. You won't really hear that. Like a lot of people.
That's interesting. And it gives you like that energy.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of energy,
So we all bring candy.
a lot of
So
candy.
We
And
all bring
that's the thing. You have to bring.
like
You have to bring. Like you can go into a trip thinking I'm gonna bring these bars that are lighter or whatever, but at the end of the day, you have to bring stuff that's gonna be like a comfort food for you on the trip.
Right.
Like I like to bring a lot of like Takis or chips. Like it's not the most space efficient. It might take up a lot of room in the bag, but it's for me, it's totally worth it when you get out there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
we had apple cider on one trip.
Yeah,
And
that's
at
a
the
good
end of the day
option.
you get warm apple cider.
Yeah, that's
That's
nice.
say comfort. So it's
Yeah.
more about bringing things that you want to eat at the end of the day
Yeah.
Yeah,
than what you think you should eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so overall, why should people, especially the Gen Z, go backpacking?
We talked about this in an article.
yeah.
Uh,
Funny you mentioned that because
Yeah.
we just read a Scribe article about that.
That's awesome.
What'd you think?
That was good. That's why I'm having you
Thank
here.
Oh wow,
That's
just
really
with the article.
That's why we made it.
That's one.
Okay. So I think everyone's addicted to your phone. If you say you're not addicted to your phone,
You're
you're
lying.
like, I'm addicted to my phone. Do you guys bring your phone into the bathroom?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, if I'm somewhere else, but like when I'm at home, I don't bring it.
really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Honestly, that's what most people are.
Yeah, I definitely do.
But, like,
I'm
do you
bringing
think
it
you're-
into the shower sometimes.
That's crazy.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
How
No, I'm actually kidding.
like
Well,
when's the last time you woke up and didn't check? Never. Right?
I think I'm
Well-
good about waiting a few minutes, like doing, like brushing my teeth and then looking at my phone, you know?
Well, for me, when I
Yes.
wake up and I check my phone, I can't go back to sleep because then I see like mom's like, you have to do this today, and then I
Yes.
can't go back to sleep. You know what I mean?
And you're letting in, like, when you wake up, you're letting in so many people, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
talk to you.
That's a
Like,
great
Yeah.
point. And then how many days a week do you go to bed looking at your phone for at least half an hour
Yeah.
before bed? Right?
Every day.
Probably more than that, right?
Which is they say is really bad, and
It's
I
really
definitely
bad.
buy that for sure.
And you catch yourself, you're scrolling on Reels, you're like, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting
Yeah.
to go to bed, right?
Yeah.
And you could choose to go to bed at any time, but you're instead,
yeah.
what if I get a really funny one? And that's terrible for you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's bad.
what backpacking does is it lets you get away from it.
Yeah.
You're not scrolling TikTok or Instagram Reels.
You can't throw it. You don't even have
can't. You're
service.
shut off.
Yeah.
So there's that degree, which is like you're essentially breaking your phone for 3 days.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which is really good for you. But then also, the physical discipline's important. Being in
Yeah.
any sort of environment, you can have practice for your sport when
Yeah.
you're checking your phone before and after practice. So that's still only like 2 hours away from it.
Yeah.
And there's still a part of your brain where right when you get to the end of practice, you're like, damn, I hope I have like a lot of notifications. I hope someone texts me, something like that. You're not in that mindset
Yeah.
on the trail because you can't.
Yeah.
And the good thing about doing it with like your boys is these are the people that I have access to. And
Yeah.
these are the people that I'm going to interact with for the next few days.
And you just have to accept that kind of.
You accept it, but it's also not a bad thing. Because it's like,
But you like accept it in a good way.
yeah, for sure. Because those are people you want to hang out with.
Yeah.
And you're probably going to get close to those people and like have a better time.
Oh,
I think that's so important to be able to
Yeah.
mentally just accept things when they get hard. Like I know it sounds stupid, but it's like,
For sure.
yeah, I'm gonna be walking for the next 8 hours and then do it the day after, but that's just how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And you like accept it mentally to the point where you can enjoy it. You know what I mean? I think that's so important.
Even like hanging out with your friends, there's gonna be times where you're hanging out with your friends and you're all looking at your phone.
Yeah.
Like you're like
Too many moments of that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's like you gotta cut that out. You know, sometime, right?
Gotta cut that out.
You gotta cut that out.
Yeah.
Because it's nice to simplify your day.
Yeah.
Just for a few days. You have no idea what's going on in the world.
Mm.
You don't have
Yeah.
infinite access to information.
Yeah.
You're doing one thing and that's you're on the trip.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah, it's really nice.
To just clear your headspace and have a goal.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think that helps you being away from your phones after the trail too? Like put a boundary up kind of?
I would like to say yes, but probably
I
not.
hope so, but
It's so easy to just fall back into
Yeah.
it.
I think
you know?
it's such a poisonous cycle of like
Yeah.
it's designed to hook you.
Yeah.
Right?
And then when everyone else does it, I think that's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Like, when you're at the dinner table with your family or friends and they have their phones, then you automatically have to have.
Yeah.
Right. Or else you got nothing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got your friends talking about, did you see this reel?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I didn't. So now you're behind socially.
Yeah.
So it's like almost like you're doing homework by scrolling on reels so that you can perform socially knowing these references. It's ridiculous. And it's designed to trap you. The 10-second entertainment is the end of like productivity, you know? Like it's so bad for you, and I think it's gonna make studying where
I was gonna say I'm getting a little worried about college because
Yeah.
I haven't done anything the past month and a half other than
Well, you were
scroll reels. Well, that's why, but I was scrolling a lot of reels before bed, and I was like, I wouldn't even want to check my email, and so I'm worried my attention span is gonna be cooked, like when I get to college. So.
And the amount of time we have, like high school is so different from college because high school is you're sitting in classes like the whole day.
Yeah.
Then you go to your sport or you go to your extracurricular and then you come home on your phone. But college is like, well, you've got 2 classes a day.
Yeah.
And then like what else are you doing?
It's gonna be weird. I feel like it's gonna be weird to get used to. You know?
you have to find ways to fill your own time.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's enough time to where you look at it and you're like, I have 3 hours open. I'm not going to scroll reels for 3 hours. You know?
Well, I hope that's part of the reason I'm looking forward to college is because I hope I can get into more of a routine.
Yes.
Because back home, it's like every day looks a little different. One day I might have to do this with my parents or do this after school. But college, I feel like every day can be a little bit more the same.
And then you can build those habits.
Build better habits. Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard though because like we're gonna be surrounded by a bunch of new friends, a bunch of new people socializing, but then when they have their phones, it's like, what do you do?
Yeah. So you just kind of gotta hope that you mature out of it almost. Or you don't want to be 30 and scroll on your phones, you know?
Yeah.
That's a dangerous.
I do wonder when that stops. Like
or
when you stop Snap. Yeah, stop Snap.
That's something to think about. Like
you're 60 years old, you're still snapping.
Parents sending snaps. I don't know. I don't.
It's weird to think about.
I actually don't multi-snap anymore.
I barely
only text snap.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to go out of it a little bit, but I still like for some reason I still want to take pictures on Snap.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like you use the camera on Snap.
I never use the Snap camera roll. I love the main camera roll.
Just
yeah. That's interesting.
I like taking videos on Snap. Pictures not so much.
Or like videos, I guess.
Well, the cool thing about Snap is you can take a video and then you can switch the camera during the video, which you can't do on the.
So the same thing, but on a photo where it's like you have yourself and then
on the other side.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
called.
Yeah.
All right, so we all love Snapchat.
Not getting rid of it. But let's see.
Got fell into a tangent. Yeah.
But it's interesting because I'm glad you brought that up, especially for athletes. I know like maybe football players will be looking on Twitter or Instagram and receive like a negative comment.
Oh yeah.
And that can definitely impact your performance. And I'm curious to know your guys' tips and advice for those, incoming high school athletes who are addicted to their phones? I mean, everyone's addicted, like you said, and it's hard to kind of build that boundary and control with your phone, especially when it comes to performance and being locked in the game.
I think people in general undervalue recovery. Athletes, especially in high school, because nobody's telling them. People like their coach will tell you better get 8 hours of sleep tonight. But, you don't know anything.
I mean, it's the most important thing,
right?
Sure.
Like,
but how do you enforce
sleep is crazy, right? So that's a hard thing. Is how do you tell yourself, I'm not going to look at my phone for an hour before bed. I don't think there's any. You look at any high school varsity team, you're not going to find one where all the kids put their phone away before bed.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my phone a minute before bed.
Yeah.
Because I put it down and I go to bed.
Yeah.
And that's terrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's easy to say. It's hard to do.
Yeah, it's really good.
So easy to tell someone don't look at your phone before bed. It's much harder to do.
Yeah.
And
if you're at the level of discipline where you can actually do that, though, you're in a really good spot for your sport. Yeah.
And even if you don't pursue athletics as your career, it's going to set you up in whatever career.
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you do it? I don't know. I'm not the guy to ask. If you, there's this saying, I don't know how to say it. It's like, if you're about to do something that's going to give you temporary pleasure, like strolling reels, or you're going out and drinking one night, and you're not supposed to, think about how much happier you're going to be for the feeling that you didn't do it.
Yeah.
So it's if you're about to scroll reels for half an hour before bed, try your best to think about how good you're going to feel tomorrow when you're fully recovered.
That's true.
You got quality sleep. You didn't have the blue light messing up your head for a minute.
Dudes would be deleting Instagram. They're telling everybody they're hit. I deleted Instagram. I don't scroll reels.
And then they'll re-download it. The second they get bored, they'll re-download it.
From experience?
Of course.
Yeah.
I deleted Instagram for a time. Mm-hmm. And I would.
And you told everybody. You're I'm off Instagram.
Talking about me. I haven't had it deleted for a year now.
Well, it does feel good because you're I'm
better
than
yeah. I mean, I don't have TikTok.
I don't have TikTok either. Yeah.
Did you have TikTok?
I was I'm not gonna scroll TikTok anymore. That went straight to Instagram.
It's worse. Yeah.
But it's better than having both.
Yes.
Well, I think a big thing is really understanding how important recovery is and how bad the phone before bed is for you, and just in general. Because it's easy to have your coach tell you, all right, well, he's supposed to say that, he's my coach. But I've really started to understand, because all your improvement comes from your recovery. You can do a hard workout, but if you don't recover from that hard workout, you're not going to get better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's like working out. You work out, and then your muscle.
I do.
Yeah. You tear your muscle fiber down pretty much, and then the growth comes from when
if you're not getting 8 hours,
your muscles recover. So it's
two guys that work out the same intensity and eat the same diet, and there's one with 6 hours of sleep and one with 8. The 8-hour guy's gonna be bigger.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is, and that's how it is with sports too.
Yeah.
Is you want the recovery so you can perform the next day at your fullest potential.
And the phone, there's they say a lot. I've seen a lot of stuff it'll kill your melatonin before bed and that sort of thing, which is really bad.
I mean, there's so much data with it. It's just everyone's doing it.
Right. Yeah. Everyone knows it's bad.
Yeah, but we're still doing it.
Right. Because it's so hard to get away from.
Yeah.
Because I can move my finger twice and I'll probably laugh.
Yeah.
And then there's a social aspect. I'm gonna send it to my friend. He's gonna laugh, and then I'm gonna feel good. I made him laugh. I sent him that reel. It's all bad.
The connection virtually is so different than connection in person, and I feel like that's what's really ruined in our society is we prefer to be online than talking to you guys.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons we want to do this podcast.
Yeah.
We had the offer to do soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're let's do it in person.
It's fading a little bit. And I was also not sure if we should have.
That's why
I was like.
I always thought it'd be in person. I didn't even know that Zoom was up for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I knew that.
Well, I knew you did your other ones on Zoom, but I thought we for sure would do it in person. Yeah.
But we made it happen.
But
we did.
My instant thought is I haven't seen SR in a while.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you since graduation. Why not, right?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. It's It's better.
Yeah.
It's way
And if we were on Zoom, we would not have hung out for the
Yeah.
hour before the podcast.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did, you know,
we were talking
'Cause we-
for like an hour.
we would have said like, all right, let's record.
Yeah.
If you're in Zoom,
Yeah.
you're
It's so much more
It's
in, like,
professional.
yeah, it's professional
It's not
space.
laughing.
yeah. So it's the connection is so much better.
Yeah.
We want to tie it all the way back to backpacking. In-person connection all day. The only people you have access to. It's gonna be way better than, the time I spend with Sammie on our backpacking trip is much better than when I send him a reel and he gives me the red heart and it's like, oh, you liked my reel.
Memory.
It's better than when I send you one and I see red by the side. It's like, oh,
And there's no like on
there's
it.
no that's okay.
That's fine.
Have you guys heard of the 3-2-1 rule? Like
No.
before you go to bed? I just saw it because I was scrolling reels before then.
Oh, cool.
I saw there was, I think it was, do you know Mel Robbins?
Yeah.
She does like the podcast.
Oh, right.
But she was saying
She
She's-
wrote
she met her.
Atomic
She's
Habit.
maybe some. I don't know. She's like smart. You know?
She's very smart.
Hey,
She knows about like behavior.
Yeah,
Stuff.
and she's kind of like Jay Shetty. But she brought up the 3-2-1 rule.
Yeah, that is.
He's a life coach, so
Okay.
they're both smart.
So what's the
Smart
rule?
3 hours before bed, stop eating. 2 hours before
I can't do that. That's not happening.
stop working.
Okay.
And then 1 hour before bed,
Put your phone.
put your phone.
That
Okay.
definitely.
I get the 2-1
Now
rule.
that I could.
Eating thing is like if you're trying to lose weight, probably. Which-
I like eating before bed.
Like digesting, and I think there is some.
Yeah, I think there's. Well, the thing is, when you eat, it's really like, especially with a big dinner. I know it's probably what you're talking about is a little different, but
Yeah.
I've started doing this new thing where like I'll go on like a 10-15 minute walk after I eat dinner.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's also
It's because
Just makes you feel better.
it makes you feel better, but it helps like the protein and
Like the
It-
metabolism.
it just helps the nutrients in the food actually go to like the places you want it to go, like your
Got
muscles
it.
and stuff like that.
That
Whereas if you just sit down on the couch, you're not gonna digest it as well, and then it's just you know what I mean.
Crazy. Weird pseudoscience.
I mean,
I saw that some kid on my cycling team posted that on his
No.
story, so I was like, you know what?
Okay.
I
But-
had Dr. Ingrid Yang on my podcast. She is like a longevity expert, and the number one thing she said that helps you live longer is walking.
Yeah,
Especially after
After
you
you
eat.
Everyone loves walking. Like all the health people, walking is undervalued.
It is.
Well,
You
even
don't
if it-
see many people walking
Right.
now.
even if it doesn't do like all that stuff, you feel better because it does help you get like
It does.
digest your food.
I think
Yeah.
it does. And just like you guys were talking about, just being out in nature, that's like something that can help your mental health immediately.
I love the drive to your house because there's so many trees.
Yeah.
And like the nature on the way here, I was
It's
really
nice.
taking it all in and like
I think we do have like some hike things
It's-
around here.
It's a nice area
Trail.
out here.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just makes your mood better.
Yeah.
So I think if you can eat your meal and get outside of your house and start you're just in the neighborhood with some trees and stuff,
Yeah.
like by default you're gonna feel better, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. So 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, 3, 2,
3, 2,
Why
1.
not implement that?
It's hard.
That's
I love a late night snack though, so that
That's-
might be a little tough.
The
I think
3 part is it's not like fully eating your meal.
Oh yeah, like
Like,
don't eat your
but don't eat like
a big
sugar.
dinner.
I don't know.
okay.
You know, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you can start overeating, then. Binge eating, or like
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever wake up in the middle of the night
And
and
to eat.
I've heard,
You wake
my
up
dad will do that.
every
You know?
morning and start eating.
no, but I'm just saying like
It's a thing.
It happens.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I
I'm
would love for that time.
you
Well,
want
No, that's
Well, for
That's
me,
me
I just
before
want-
bed,
I want
but-
as many calories.
yeah okay. I guess everyone has their own different
Yeah.
goal.
I feel like I'd just be too tired to wake up and be like, I need to go eat something.
Yeah.
Like a late night snack. Like sometimes after dinner, I want like sugar. I want
Yeah, 100%.
maybe like
100%.
cereal. I don't,
And that's a cultural
Yeah.
thing. Dessert comes after dinner.
yeah.
But maybe that's
Yeah.
not even like that good for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I heard actually that, well, I don't know if this is true because it was on Reels, but
True.
Could be.
you should not eat sugar or dessert in the morning
Yeah, I believe that.
because you need to build a habit of just eating dessert after you eat something
Right.
like
Yeah.
nutritious. And
Yeah.
because if you eat dessert in the morning, you're eating like cake in the morning or something,
Right.
you're gonna want to eat that throughout the day.
Got it. Yeah.
That messes
That's
up your
true.
whole like.
You want nutrient rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can, I don't know. There's like the 80-20 rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 makes sense.
Yeah.
Where it's like 80 of like
80%.
nutritious, healthy
Yeah.
food, and then 20
Yeah,
what
right.
you want,
Yeah.
which is something I've been following, and it works.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you like quantify it? Like, oh, am I going above 20% today?
Yeah, that's true.
But I think in general, you can think, I'll give myself a little break here and there.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the end of the world.
I mean, what I'm thinking is like, I'm gonna make something healthy that's something that I want to eat. Because then that will make me
That's great.
want to eat or like eat less
Yeah.
of the stuff.
There's definitely a lot of good meals that you can make that you want. Yeah.
And the only diet you're going to stick to is the one that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to go on a torture
In the long term.
of like, long term.
Yeah.
You can go on like keto for a month.
Torture.
And like, but for longevity, like, you want to stick to a diet where you actually like the foods.
Yeah.
And they're not bad for you. Like, and there's so many alternatives to unhealthy food that you can get.
Yes.
There's so many low calorie sauces that you can like season your chicken and stuff.
And I feel like it's becoming more of a trend too. Like
hopefully
eating healthy. I don't know.
No, that's a good thing.
I think it is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because before it was, I don't know, like
I
American
see the
culture.
steak and the eggs everywhere on it.
The steak and egg, but in the end,
It's so good.
probably good for you.
No, it is.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Protein.
Yeah, you got good protein.
that. Yeah.
That's up your cholesterol, maybe with all that steak. But in the end, it's better for you than junk food.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what? I don't like eat beef or like pork,
Okay.
but I had
You don't eat steak?
no.
So you chicken.
Why?
Well, I think it's more like for my family, it's like a cultural thing,
Yeah.
but it's also like I don't know because my brother and daddy
Oh, they
They
do.
what?
eat steak and
Oh,
stuff.
Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
But I think it was just we were born not really eating red meat,
Okay.
and then when we were in Mexico, I had my first cheeseburger. I mean, it was my brother's, but I
Ever?
took it. Yeah.
When was it?
that?
Yeah.
Like a few weeks ago.
You had your
First cheeseburger ever?
a few weeks ago. That's awesome. Do you like it?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, you've never
That's
had
what.
cheeseburger at
No, I don't go to In.
Wow. You never went to like In-N-Out after the football game?
Well, I would go.
You wouldn't
but
get
I would
anything?
Get fries.
Would you? Are you now open to try it?
That's
Maybe.
That's
It's like
some discipline though.
It-
That's some.
Well, if you've never had it, then you don't know what you're missing. Obviously,
but like now I don't know. I mean, I'm still like
to try.
not sure if I want to like
I-
continue eating red meat, but
The answer is yes.
I want to, but it
Have
is.
you ever had like a steak, like just a straight up steak?
I've had a bite of it.
Okay.
What'd you
like
think?
it?
It was
I-
chewy.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well,
get a
you
good
gotta get
steak,
better.
and-
Yeah.
I had one in. That was the first time I had a piece of steak was in
Very
Italy.
Well, steak is
But
inherently pretty chewy. Like
I think, but you have to like order like a certain type. Right?
Yeah. There's
Like there's like the red.
I think if somebody
Right.
doesn't eat red meat, no matter what, you're still gonna think it's chewy. I think
Really?
it's chewier than chicken for sure.
Probably. But
Like even if you get a good cut,
you know what? It's good though.
it's really good.
Cheeseburger wasn't like super chewy.
No, because that's like ground beef, so
Yeah.
it gets less chewy.
You should try an In-N-Out burger.
I think I want to.
Because it's
That sounds like really good,
really
actually.
You should.
But I don't know. It's hard because it's like we don't.
Well, she's gonna try one burger. Should it be right now? Or?
That sounds good.
I might come with if I'm invited.
You're right.
Okay, so you guys are gonna
I mean, you can
out?
come. Yeah, you can come with us.
Are
Yeah.
you doing anything?
No,
You come get
Yeah,
it.
that's good.
Yeah, let's do it.
my first cheeseburger.
Yeah,
In-N-Out?
in the States, first cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god! Yeah.
In the States,
You should do it.
We're making history good.
I had an unbelievable.
Still
burger.
backpacking.
I just said I had an unbelievable burger the other day.
In
You had a
Switzerland.
in
It's
Switzerland.
probably one of the best burgers I've ever had in my
Really?
life.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it was a cheeseburger.
I
It was
have-
really
There's
good.
another type of burger.
You can have it
Without cheese, yeah, that's just a burger.
Oh, then what's a burger?
a hamburger,
Hamburger, yeah,
but there's no hammer. It's just called
it's just a ham, yeah.
Yeah.
And then a cheeseburger is the same thing but with cheese.
But is it ham pork?
No, so it's not really.
It's not. It's not
It's
ham.
beef, but it's called hamburger.
That's why some people just call it a burger because it's not really ham.
Yeah, it's from Hamburg in Germany. That's where they started.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because ham is pork.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you put beef in it.
But a hamburger.
Yeah. Is
Is
pork
there,
is
There's turkey burgers.
I
Yeah.
eat turkey.
Okay.
because I don't eat.
Turkey burgers are pretty good, but they're not as good as this just a steak burger.
Yeah, a beef burger's gonna get you right every time.